Hi, my name is Donna Butts. I'm the Executive Director of Generations United, and one of our special areas of interest is grandfamilies, grandparents and other relatives raising children. We are so fortunate here in Washington, D.C. to have a premier housing development, Plaza West, that's home to grandparents who have taken on the responsibility of raising their grandchildren. It's wonderful that they have an apartment building that's designed just for them and their children that allows them to be with their colleagues, their peers, others who are also raising children. And they're doing us all a tremendous service because we know children, when they can't be raised by their parents, fare so much better when their grandparents and other relatives step in and take care of them. And in Washington, we're also really fortunate that in Mount Vernon Triangle, we have some incredible business owners, and in particular, Carlos and Mimi Horcasitas. They value family so highly that when they were trying to think about where they wanted to invest their philanthropy, they were connected with Plaza West Grand Family Apartments and have been generous donors that are allowing us at Generations United to design a program that supports and benefits the grandparents and the grandchildren. It also put us in touch with somebody who we value highly, who's joined our staff now, and that's Constance Jones. She's a grandmother living at the apartments, and we're so fortunate that she shares her gifts and her skills and her talents with us here at Generations United.
Well, my name is Constance Jones. I'm a grandmother raising 3 grandchildren, one with special needs and 2 teenagers. One of the things that attracted me to this area was because it was downtown and it's very convenient. And I have everything that I need and I have everything that the children need. The thing that I really am impressed with is the support from the community. And when I learned that we were being sponsored by someone in the community to give us some programs that we so desperately need, I was excited about it because I have 2 teenagers, one that graduated this year. I have one that's coming out next year. And one of the things that they're going to help with is just the college prep. And that is so desperately needed, not just for my family, but for other families as well. We had 6 graduates this year. And I think with just being able to have that opportunity, even when they start in middle school, to learn about opportunities so that they can make a better life for themselves and even for their children and for future generations. I think that is a wonderful plus. And also for the younger ones who are just starting school, being able to have the summer camps that would be available through this grant, they will be able to help support the young ones. Also for us as grandparents, we really so desperately need even an exit plan, because after the children have aged out, then the grandparents are going to need a place to stay or to go or to move to. They're going to have to be able to financially support themselves. And so with this grant, I think it's an opportunity for us to grow even at our age, because we're always growing and always learning. And that is something that we really need as grandfamilies. On behalf of the grandfamilies here at Plaza West, we certainly want to thank Carlos and Meme for their support, for their donation to us and their investment in our communities. Because with them investing in our communities, we will certainly help make Mount Vernon Triangle a better place to live.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
We're Carlos and Meme Horcasitas, and we are truly moved, humbled, and extremely honored to accept the 2022 Community Stakeholder of the Year Award. Frankly, we wish we could have been there in person to thank each and every stakeholder of our outstanding Mount Vernon Triangle Community Improvement District for even considering us for this honor. let alone bestowing upon us this meaningful award. To Mamie and I, giving rather than receiving is so ingrained in us. Goodness gracious, just the fact that the United States gave us the opportunity to become citizens so many decades ago, giving us further the opportunity to live in this beautiful country where we were given opportunities to succeed. So as you can see, we have received a lot. Now it's time to give back. Giving back and giving back to our community has been and will always be of utmost importance to us. Is that right?
Yes.
As proud grandparents of 10 grandchildren ourselves, it was natural to give support to our neighborhood's Plaza West Grand Families Apartments. Thanks to Mr. Kenyatta Robinson, who made us aware of the very special place the Plaza West apartment building is, it naturally became the focus of our efforts to provide assistance in our community. The needs of elderly residents taking care of grandchildren are many. In our family, we see measurable positive results in the efforts their parents make day in and day out to make sure our grandchildren are able to focus on school and normal children activities. We truly believe that by helping support grandparents and caregivers take care of the grandchildren, we will be able to see positive results going forward. As a matter of fact, the prospect of a relatively small support helping make a difference truly inspires us to increase our efforts going forward. We will be in touch with Donna Butts, the Executive Director of Generations United, to get the latest report, hopefully confirming our thoughts. Our intent will be to speed our donations with the ultimate goal of increasing our total commitment. For the annual meeting today, Mamie and I requested Mr. Tom McDowell and Mr. Josh Gray, two dear friends and colleagues, to accept our 2022 Community Stakeholder Award on our behalf. Thank you all from the bottom of our heart.
Thank you.